Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Look at me. I am at my desk with another flip through new release special. We're about to do a whole bunch of flip through videos because the one thing Michelle has been able to do while she's been sick has been buying books instead of coloring them. Oh gosh. Anyway, we had a number of new releases this week. There was a new release from a couple weeks ago that I missed. And so we're doing these tonight. These are new releases from this week with the exceptional one. Then Saturday, I'm going to do another set of flips from books, not new releases. That light is giving me so much trouble. And I don't know why. You'll get another one probably Monday, and then you'll probably get another one Wednesday, because I have a big stack of books. And then next Friday, I'm hoping I can do my collection ad for the month with all of these books in that collection. So that's the dream, that's the plan, but we know what happens when Michelle makes plans. Michelle apparently gets really sick and is out of work for like 2.5 weeks. Started back today. It was my first day back at work. And it has been going pretty well. I am definitely still tired. My arm still feels a bit weak. I guess I will talk in detail about my experience because you guys know there's always a story. I don't know if I will do it Sunday in a color and chat. I don't know if I will do it the next weekend. A lot of it just really depends on how I feel the next few days. So, but rest assured, the full story is coming. All right, so new Matchstick mouse book out called the Pumpkin Party Coloring Book. And for a hot minute, I thought, I'm going to put this on my list and buy it later. And then Inner Michelle laughed and said, no, you're not. You're going to put that in the cart right now. And it was right. I watched one flip through and I was like, yep, we're going to put this in the cart. So there is a storybook also out called the Pumpkin Party book. That's a Matchstick mouse book. And so this is kind of like a companion book, I guess. Actually, this is in a storybook format. So this is actually a very interesting book when it comes to the Matchstick mouse series. It is square as compared to where are my O's? I have a whacking ton of Matchstick mouse books. And I don't know where they went. There they are. Okay. That's good. This was the one I wanted to pull out anyway. As you can see, it is more of a square book compared to the standard Matchstick mouse size. It is also just a shiny cover, but the paper is different as well. There's that. Let's bring it down just a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing this the whole video. Alright, so we're going to open it up. And the first thing you'll notice is it is a glossy type paper. It is a different paper than the standard Amazon paper that you get with the Matchstick mouse books. So, because this is more of a premium paper, and it's that way on the coloring pages as well, some of you that are not big fans of Amazon paper but you like Matchstick mouse, this is like that premium glossy paper. You might like this because generally that paper is the type they use for like Christine Karen, Daria Kursoy. I can never say her name right. Okay, we're going to just leave this here for a minute, and I'm going to swap out this light because it is being a little, well, they're both being little bees right now. You're like, when have you ever filtered yourself? I know. I almost wonder if these things have just completely stopped working. That That's very interesting. Oh, it's because it's unplugged. Okay. Sorry, it is chaotic. This is the first time I've been at my desk in 2.5 weeks. So it's been a bit of a mess. So you get the story in here along with the pages to color, which is very nice. I will have to hold them up a bit so the shine isn't too difficult. But these are very cute. I love, like I said, for those of you that don't like the standard Amazon paper, but you like Matchstick Mouse, you will probably want to try this one if you like that glossy premium paper. Now, I have used markers on it, and I like the look of the markers on it. It's not, it doesn't soak up marker like the regular Amazon paper does. I do not know how pencil does on it because I haven't tried it, but I've seen other people use pencil on this, and they seem to like this more premium paper. So, plus I kind of like this square format because I don't feel like the images themselves might be a little bit bigger in this book relative to a regular Matchstick Mouse book, but like here you just have extra white space. And here it's just more like you get less white space. Plus the line art in this is not as thick as you could see in the regular Matchstick Mouse book, so do keep that in mind. However, I think because it's the glossy paper, you don't have to worry as much about marker bleed, but just a note. Love this. Y'all know how much I love the Halloween themed books. And I love the fact this is a storybook. So, fair warning, if you use alcohol marker, it will likely bleed through to the other side. So if you want to keep the storybook part of it readable, you might want to use water-based markers and pencil. And like I said, I do believe spooky costumes are a must. I do believe that there is an actual like kids storybook format, and it's actually in the orange. So this is a coloring book companion for the picture book. So there is a picture book version of this if you have kids and you'd like to get that. I actually might get that and donate it to my local library, like I've done some of the other books, like actual books I've picked up in the past. So there is that one. I'm trying to figure out where to put things. All right. So a bit out there, I got this on a pre-order and it was sent this week. I believe these dark art books, there's a number of them out there. I think I saw a flip through of a different one on somebody else's channel. This is by Francois Gautier. Oh boy. And it is also a smaller book compared to a standard Amazon sized book. It is smaller, so keep that in mind. This is printed by something that's not Amazon. Michael O'Mara Books. So this is not Amazon paper. I saw a few of the sample pages and I just really like the imagery. I normally don't go for the really creepy, gory, but like I'm totally digging this. Like this is some cryptid mess here and I am all for it. Him and he collects skulls like I collect coloring books. Like oh, that light is going. It's always got to be something. And it's weird because it's both lights. That is so odd. I do not recommend those lights. Anyway, yes, he collects skulls like I collect coloring books. Let me just zoom in a little here so you can get a good look at the detail. It is single-sided. And this person collects organs and snakes. And all kinds of fun stuff. I just don't know if I would trust a map from this guy, you know, like Or no, that looks like a contract. Okay, yeah, definitely not signing that contract. Oh, wow. That is cool. Love it. Look at her living her best life. You go, queen. Anyway, yeah, this is a little creepier, but I like it. Like, I like creepy. I don't necessarily like gory. That's probably why I stay away from the oh, you know which books I'm talking about. They're beautiful, beautiful art, but I'm more of the spooky, creepy than necessarily the gory. And I just really like the art in here. The line art is not super thick. Kind of makes me think of the line art in like the mythographic books a little bit, but maybe even a little more fine. So there's definitely some detail in this. However, I have a lot of options with the single-sided pages. Something tells me those were not going to be best friends forever. Like this. This doesn't bother me, but a third eye on somebody bothers me. It's just so weird. I think you might have a bit of a rat problem. Just making a guess here. Might want to get pest control in. Take care of that. And she would be really great to bring camping, you know? Like, who needs a fire starter? You've... So the eye is the nose. Oddly, this combination doesn't bother me. It's the third eye up here for some reason. Oh, he has a Ferris wheel on his head. Oh, so it's like a clown. Oh, I see the balloons now. Love the eyeball earrings. I would wear those. You got an Etsy, my dude? Like, ugh. You will never see me look at this page again. This is the only time. I'm going to glue them together. You'll never see me color that page. Ugh. Blah. He looks like he's like, somebody said cheese, and like he's showing all his teeth for the camera. Or he's showing his fish that he caught. So like, this is the baby, whatever this is, swamp monster. And he caught his first fish. And so like the dad's taking the first fish picture, and he's all like, look, and he told him to say cheese, and he's just got that big proud smile. It's always something. I know, I'm taking too much time. I'm sorry. I will speed up. Yeah, this is going to be a very thoughtful book with some of these images. They are very detailed, and thus I will have to stop, kind of think ahead. It's like the mythographic books. I still haven't colored a single page out of my mythographic books. It's terrible. And I have a mythographic book to show you, which is even funnier. Ooh, black background. Like that. I think that's more of a landscape picture. There are a lot of images in here. Okay, yeah. Speed it up, Michelle. Speed it up. A little gory. It's not too bad. Oh, I like that. Where he's in the mirror, but not here. Yeah. Also love that with the reflection in the water. Yikes. No, thank you. Yep, me and that cat. Very, very similar mindsets. Anyway, very cool little book. Um, Definitely not what I usually go for. Ooh, I like that light color scheme in the back. Okay. Oh, quick pause. Alright, next up is R.J. Hampson's newest book, Lost and Found. This was released this week. They're all new releases, Michelle. This is two different sets of images, very similar to Moonlight Mischief is what he mentioned in his email, in that the second set of images are slightly different than the first set, like additional details, different things. So we're going to take a look at that. Oh, that's very cool. This book belongs to, if found, return to. Oh man. Ooh, love that. The little snowball. Love anything space looking. Look at little E.T. over here doing his thing. And of course they all have names. The images. You're like, wow, Michelle, you got real quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, I had to pause, and later in the day me is a whole lot less excited than early in the day me. Though I still am excited for this book. Love the little islands there. Help. I like that one a lot. Even the Kraken's coming to help him out. And the pirate on the narwhal. Oh, that's cute. So cute. Oh my gosh, it's my page. It's me. All the cats completely ignoring the mouse. They in the wrong neighborhood. So cute. Ooh, love the possibilities with the stained glass there. Land of Lost Socks. Boy, it do be like that, don't it? Freaking Narnia and the dryer. Like the bug catcher. Ooh, I like that portal. Yes, please. I don't know, it's a little too much sand and desert for me. The collector. That'd be me and all my coloring books. Oh my gosh. Love it. Ooh, that angry owl. They're always so angry. Oh, he put black backgrounds in the second set again. Yes. And subtle changes. Oh. I gotta say, the Amazon printed books I've gotten lately have actually been really good with the black backgrounds. So, some changes, a few subtle changes, and then the black backgrounds here. Oh, love it. I will definitely be doing probably the black backgrounds first, like I did that one in Moonlight Mischief. Now I don't know what I'll do with the next set. That's pretty wild. Like, that's a good nighttime picture. I like that. Oh, there's a couple Krakens. Kraken and Kraken Jr. Oh, I like the changes on this one. This is Lost in the Woods instead of Lost in the City. Oh, I like that. Love that. Oh my gosh. Yep. That's me. I don't know if I can knit. Crochet, maybe. Oh, there's a dog in a cat costume. Incognito. Leroy would never fall for it. He's a smarter cat than I think I give him credit for. He would not fall for it. Heck, he... Oh, he's got, instead of the teddy bear, he's got the little octopus. Love that. I like that there's options. I know there's a lot of people that don't like black backgrounds, and I get it. Oh, wait, is that one different? Like, how is that one different? Okay, now some of these I have to go back and look. Oh, okay, so he's catching them there, and here he is the bug. They've successfully captured him and are now fleeing. Too funny. Too funny. And this is why I'm flipping through the whole book, because there are changes. There's the water's missing from that one. It makes me think of like the Stargate where like, and it's almost got like the it's not turning, but it almost has like the little glyphs and stuff. Like if you just get one slightly wrong or something, it would completely change where you go. Love all the wishes here. Looks like he's thinking sailing, food, a bird, a camel, being king, money, jewelry. Yeah, this, you know, I would so be doing this one first, but I don't know. The Lost Cats one is just, it's just screaming at me, right? Like, it's me, right? Like, oh my gosh. His books, I tell you, like, I was so proud of myself for coloring in Moonlight Mischief this month. Because I think it's my favorite. I don't know, though. I really love this one. But just about the time I color in one of his books and I'm like, yeah, this one's my favorite, he comes out with another one. Never fails. Alright, there was a new mythographic that came out this week by Diego Vaisberg, which I believe is a new to me artist. I don't think I have any of his books. It is the Mythographic Illusion. I had not seen a flip through of this. I don't think this is a random images are in here. Not 100% sure how I feel about this one. I might send this one back. I don't know. I like this image. This one was one I kind of took a chance on. And the images are awesome. Like, I love this image. It's just, I don't know if it's really for me. And right now, I am so up to my... This was one of the pictures I saw that I really liked, though. I'm so conflicted. Usually, I wait. And of course, this image. Usually, I wait. Especially, like, if it's not Fabiana Attanasio, basically, I'll usually wait. But I saw a couple of these. Like, I love this one with the owls. And this one. That I'm unsure. And maybe that's the key. Like, if I don't feel super confident in it, I don't need it in my life. Well, I have until next Friday to decide, because that's when I'll be going next to town to return. To go to an appointment. So I'll probably just think on it and decide then. Basically, at this point, it's kind of like, if I don't love it, I need to return it or find a new home. And again, it's nothing to do with the art itself. I love this picture. It's just not what I was expecting, I guess. It's not really... I don't love the majority of the images in here. But I love some of them, like this one. However, I still wanted to flip through it so that I could share it with y'all. It does have a bit of an abstract feel to it, which I know some people really like. I'm feeling like, I mean, to be honest, I'm feeling like I really need to take a heavy look at, like, this is a little too abstract for me. And I don't know if abstract's the right word here, but this isn't, like, really my style. But I'm feeling like I need to take a really honest look at my shelves here, because the book buying the last 4 or 5 months has been nuts. And there's not a lot of books that and that's the thing, there's not a lot of books that I bought that I'm not just like absolutely in love with. So there's that. Then there's also, like, maybe I need to find some homes for some of my other books that maybe I don't love as much. But the problem is, I just don't think there's many of those left. So I don't know. And I guess I technically have another shelf I can use, but I wanted this to not get to the point where I'm busting out the shelves again. Oh, I do like that one with the frogs and the wings. See, there are, I would say 25 to 30% of the images in here. I really like this one with the giant vegetables. I just like the radishes in the air. Like, I love that. Yeah, see, I like this one too. So yeah, it's like 25 to 30% of the images I really like. But is that enough? Oh, and then there's that kind of third eye thing that I'm not a fan of. I don't know. But overall, still a cool book. It does not have any of the hidden objects in it as far as I can see. So awesome there. So there is that one. Illusion. I'm just sticking these any open space I have. We have 50 space-themed miniatures by Kameliya Angelkova. I know a bunch of people have flipped through this one already. This was the earliest Amazon was going to deliver it to me. I can already tell you I am fairly confident, without even looking at this one, that this one's probably going to be one of my favorite ones of hers. Just because y'all know I love space-themed books. And I love cute little critters. I watched a little bit of the flip throughs, but I didn't watch a ton of them just because I wanted to be pleasantly surprised by some of these. I wanted to be surprised. This one though, I saw this one and I was just like, yes, yes, love it. And it's a little yarn ball. Yeah, I know there's that third eye. Well, there's eyes everywhere here. Maybe that's why it didn't bother me as much. This is just adorable. I do wish she had offered a black background version of this. I really do. I know people didn't like her Halloween one that she did like that, but I love it. And I wish she had offered a black background version of this. But I get it. A lot of people didn't like that, so I'll probably do a lot of outlining like I do with a lot of her images. Wow. Where I just do like, I'll do like a black or a purple outline or something to give it the idea that it is outlined in dark, but it's in space without having to like color the whole page. That is so cute. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Why? What is it? What is it, Michelle? It's so weird. It's like that third eye and like feet. And I still love this. I will still color these gladly. That is very cute. Yeah, I'm just weird. I don't know. This is like super. God, it's so tough though. I love the mythical creatures one. I love the woodland one. I love like. It's so hard for me to say I have a favorite though. It really is. Even this one, I'm like, I really do. I love almost all the pictures in here. But then I'm like, but I really love, like, it's really tough. It's hard for me to say I have a favorite of hers, but this is stinking adorable. Love that. Some about clotheslines, hamsters in space, or gerbils, or whatever they are. Yes, please. I know one thing I said was that I did have a giveaway planned this summer, and it was actually supposed to be a few weeks ago, and it did not happen. I would say at this point it's probably going to be September or October. especially because I need to do a good weeding of my books. And there are going to be some hard decisions, I think. There might also be some books that I can do some long-term, maybe I can find some long-term storage with. Like, I've bought them, but I don't know, like, yeah, that's a dangerous thing. If I do that, then, you know, like 10 years from now, I hope I'm not still here in 10 years. Like, in this house, not on this planet. I don't know. I might be the way the economy's looking. This is probably the best, this is the best house payment I will ever see for the rest of my life. It's not the house. Like, I don't want to be in this town in 10 years. If I could just move the house, we'd be fine. But I could see being here 10 years from now and like finding boxes of books that I left in the attic that I forgot about. So maybe not that. Love that. I will probably also, might be some books that I put for sale on like Etsy or something too. I don't know. Like I said, I think over the next few months I need to, it's never going to get pared down to a reasonable amount. I can tell you that right now. Just no way. There's no way I can part with so many. Okay, the legs, number of legs there kind of cancel that out. So, and it's still technically 2 eyes on the horse, so. These are really cute. Yeah, okay. The more I'm seeing it, I think the more I'm getting used to it. But like, y'all, I mean, the jungle miniatures I loved for the longest time. The farmers miniatures, the woodland, the mythical, the Easter ones are really cute. I love the vacation. The prehistoric one, I haven't even touched the prehistoric and mythical yet. And there's also, what's the other one I was thinking of? The Halloween miniatures. Like, I think I have all these except for the Christmas. Yeah. Anyway, and there's like some of the 50 ones that I like a lot too, like the lovely gnomes and stuff. I don't know. It's so hard, guys. She just makes such cute books. Okay. The last one, this is her newest release, which was, I believe, last week. I should have done this one on Monday, and I missed it. So we're going to do it today. It's Spooky Mandalas by Alexandra Franzese. I actually have a completed page in here that you guys are going to get a sneak peek at, probably before I post it to Instagram this weekend. So, I'm really enjoying her Mandalas books. At first, you know, I gotta say, this month, Alexandra Franzese and Joshua Dunbar's books have been such a comfort while I've been sick. Like, I've been coloring in other books too. I tried to actually color in a number of the new books this week, which has been fun. But like, I've been coloring a lot in her books this month. They've just been a comfort. And her and Joshua Dunbar's books both. So, but yeah, she's been putting out these mandala books, like, and I just can't say no. Just can't say no. So there is my first page. So what I'm doing, just because it's been a little fun, is getting a color palette from the Color Cube set and doing a mandala page, or I could do any page in Alexandra Franzese's book, and then also do a page in one of Joshua Dunbar's books. Particularly Island Cuties is what I'm kind of doing, like doing a mandala and then doing Island Cuties to see the colors in a different way. I just thought that was like really fun, and that's what I did with that one. You'll also see an image that I did in Island Cuties from Joshua Dunbar, with that same color palette. So it's been a lot of fun. I actually really like it because I'll do one picture and then I just leave the markers out, and that way I can easily do the other picture. Just something different. And the Island Cutie books is a good one too because it's a little bit smaller as well, so the pictures you almost easier to use a limited color palette. But y'all know me, even if I have a 5 or 6 color palette, more than likely I'm gonna wind up using more colors because that's just who I am as a person. But love this. This is actually, I think, my first no, it's not my first official Halloween picture because I am finishing the Halloween Ceramic Tiles book by Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. So I've already been coloring Halloween. I've been coloring Halloween for months. I never stop coloring Halloween. It is my favorite. And you know those are all fixing to come out, right? Like the Spooky Mandalas one is out, but you know all the Halloween themed ones. Like there's another Halloween one by Molly Harrison that might be on its way. And I know that Joshua Dunbar has a Halloween Cuties book. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but it's a Cuties book that's due out next month. I'll probably be switching over to that from Island Cuties. Because y'all know I love the spookies. And you know there's got to be some other Halloween. Some of these have been kind of Halloween themed. Or one of these. I say some. I think one is probably more accurate. But like, of course we've got, I know, a boatload of Halloween themed books that are probably fixing to come down the pike. These are so cute. But yeah, their imagery has just, and she has also went back and redone a few books in her updated art style, or her current art style. So the Cute and Magical book has been revamped, and the Fall Mandalas book, which I believe I have both. And I did buy the updated Cute and Magical, so I'll probably buy the other one. I know. But y'all, for like 2 weeks, it was seriously, I felt so bad. I didn't want to color. I didn't want to do anything. But boy, was buying books fun. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh, Seymour. Well, it's been forever since I've watched that movie. So yeah, you know, I'd really like to be able to do the giveaway in September, especially if there are going to be Halloween and Christmas books involved. That way there's plenty of time to get them mailed out before the holidays. This is not going to be in that pile though, just sorry. Sorry. This one's mine. Yeah, I say that and then I'm like, Michelle, are you really going to get rid of any Halloween books? Let's be honest. Christmas, maybe. There might be a possibility I'm going to get rid of a Halloween one. Not a Halloween one, a fall one. Where did the other one go? Other one. Wow, I just stuck them everywhere. Like, okay. Yeah, here it is. Pumpkin Party was my Halloween one. And Dark Arts is kind of spooky all year round. Anyway, oh, yeah, another set of books. And you're like, Michelle, are you going to color in all these this next week? No, but I would like, I really enjoyed like coloring in some of my new books, like really focusing on that the last few weeks. So I would like to continue making that a theme. I have some color books. I have the Coloring Heaven books I bought in the 50% off sale. I have a couple Cat Lyrica books. I have Cats and Soup. I have Mandalas. I have a lot of books still to show y'all. So the plan is Saturday another flip through, Monday another flip through, Wednesday another flip through, hopefully to get them all done. And then next Friday I'm going to do a collection, like all the new books I've purchased since the last time I did one of my collection updates. Then hopefully Sunday I will have a color and chat. Somewhere in there I hope to complete my Halloween ceramic tiles book. I think I have 2 pages left. It may even be this weekend, who knows. I am feeling better. It still feels like a pretty slow recovery. I have a follow-up with my cardiologist next Friday and my rheumatologist next Monday. The cardiologist, we're going to talk about the ER visit and the issues I'm having with the chest inflammation and pain. And then the rheumatologist, we're going to have a talk because that lymph node under my arm is still aching me some. My typical physical blood work came back okay yesterday, which of course I am low in vitamin D. She is going to call me in a prescription vitamin D because I am taking 4,000 IUs, which is a lot as it is, and it is obviously not upping it. It has been a constant problem for years. So we're going to try this for 8 weeks and see what this does. Let's be I'll be positive. It's going to give me a huge boost of energy. I'm going to feel great, and all my issues are going to be solved. Okay, maybe that's taking it a little far, but like, fortunately all my physical type regular doctor numbers look okay. She didn't see anything concerning about my white blood cell count or anything, so it seems like the steroids are out of my body. I'm not actively dealing with like an infection right now. The antibiotics seem to have taken care of that, but there are still some lingering symptoms that make me think I'm either dealing with an autoimmune disorder or I'm having another mono flare-up. And I really need my rheumatologist to like do something. I need him to run some more tests. I need him to take me seriously, because if this is something where a flare-up, what I think happened is I had a viral mono autoimmune flare-up. My immune system dropped to nothing, and then I cut my thumb. You can actually see it still a little bit when I was cutting an apple the same week I picked up the mono flare, autoimmune flare, whatever it was, when I first initially got sick. And I think that set up the secondary cellulitis infection, like, because it's basically a bacterial infection of stuff that's on your skin, like normal bacteria that gets in your bloodstream, and especially in people with lower immune systems, can set up an infection. I've never had it before, never had a problem with it. So I think my immune system was shot, and that allowed the cellulitis to set up, or whatever it was, set up in my arm, because it was my right arm. Or it could have been I was playing around with Leroy. He has bitey, and again, my immune system was low, and sometimes he'll nip and sometimes it'll break the skin a little bit. Not usually, but no, not usually his bites, but like his claws. Well, sometimes he'll get me on a finger or something. So it could have been that, but my immune system shouldn't have been that compromised to begin with. But I need to know if this is going to be an ongoing issue, so that next time this happens, I'm more aware of the fact that I could get sick very easily while still being sick. So I need to be careful. Obviously that it would impact a lot of things to know if I had an actual autoimmune disorder. Fibromyalgia is not autoimmune. I don't care what my rheumatologist says. I've done my research on that. It is not considered. It might be, but in the research they've done so far, it is not considered autoimmune. So it's not that I want it to happen. I need to know. I need to know so I can learn how to manage this better, because having to be out of work for 2.5 weeks, like at a time, like I said, if I run the risk of setting myself up to have to deal with antibiotics and steroids for weeks and not being able to sleep, and almost ended up in the hospital because, a little bacterial infection probably almost went septic. I need to know. So we're going to have a talk the Monday after next, and if he is not going to help me, then I'm going to have to go find somebody else that is going to take me seriously. So we're going to try. He's the whole trying to find somebody to take me seriously is the whole reason I wound up in his office, but we've been there, done that. So okay, that's it from me. I hope you guys have a good start to the weekend. I will be back Saturday with probably the color it and a couple off new books that I happen to pick up, and then yeah, we'll just go through the different piles. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and bye for now.